Hi everyone, welcome to Create Pretty Things. My name is Debbie. Are you ready for a quick little scoop on this special that is expiring tonight at 11:59 Mountain Time? It is a Black Friday special and I really want to show it to you guys. I just got this in today, so I'm sorry for not being able to have it earlier, but this was as soon as it could arrive. So I got it though, and this is just awesome. This is a kit, and this surface that we're using has never been out before. Now, I'm not sure if the surface will continue to be offered, but this kit will not. It is a Black Friday special, and it expires tonight. Every Monday, we offer, in the month of November, a Black Friday special. So that means tomorrow at 9 Mountain Time, a new special will be announced, but this one will expire tonight at 11:59. There are three options to this board. The one I'm going to show you tonight is called Noel. It comes with the Noel transfer. There's also one that comes with this transfer back here, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Now that was the transfer they offered last year, and I did that sign last year, and it is one of my all-time favorites, all-time. So it was retired. They brought it back out just for this special. So if you want this frame with that transfer, get it now. Get it now. There's also a sunflower transfer, and there's one more that I can't remember what it is right now. Sorry. But take a look. The keyword for tonight is Noel. Type in the word Noel, N-O-E-L, into the comments. Check your messenger, and you'll find a pre-built cart link that has all the stuff in there. You can also check out the other options for this kit. Now the special thing, there's a few special things about this. This kit is just, the frame is beautiful. The back side is a neutral, front side is white, but there's nothing stopping you from painting this frame black or copper or gold or any other color that goes with your decor. But this is a chalkboard surface. It's one of our surfaces that can be reused. So you can chalk it for one holiday, and then at the end of the holiday, you can scrape off that paste, put some water, soak it down a little bit, scrape it off, and redo another design. Also, the back side is a white chalk surface. So you can have the option of doing one design on this side and another side on this side, and switch it out just by moving these out and chalk a different design on it. So I am just so excited about this frame. Let's get started. Now it comes with this frame, it comes with a transfer, and it comes with everything you are gonna need for this project. And I love it when that happens, because that means you don't have to look for everything, you don't have to figure out what colors to do. It comes with the cherry and the moss. Now the cherry we're gonna use on the letters, and the moss we're gonna use on the mistletoe. And it comes with a little card. How cute. But it comes with a squeegee, so this is a bonus. Remember to keep your squeegees for other projects. They are reusable. I'm gonna go ahead and get out two of my other squeegees just because that one's new. It also comes with these color trays. One color tray for each color. These are reusable too. You can just wash them off when you're done. I am so excited about this kit. Now the way these individual paste packets work is there's enough ink and paste in here to do more than one project. So you don't want to squeeze out the whole packet. You want to squeeze out just as much as you think you're going to need. I squeeze them, warm them up a little bit first, and then I prepare them to cut off the bottom portion of this. So I squeeze my paste down towards the top. Now the reason for cutting off the bottom is because they have the colors on the top. So if I'm not going to use all this, I'm just going to go ahead and seal up the cut end. I'm going to fold it. I'm going to seal it with some tape or a paper clip or something, and put it in a Ziploc baggie and use it for later. So that way, when it's folded, I can still tell what the color is if I cut the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and open these up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and squeeze them out. So it's moving, it's nice and fluid. I'm going to cut off a corner, and I'm just going to squeeze a little, well, I'm going to squeeze quite a bit out for this because we're going to do all the letters and probably the berries on my mistletoe. So right now I've got about half of it out. I can add more later though. I can squeeze more out. I'm gonna do the same thing for the moss, which is a green. Cut off a corner. And I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze probably a little less than half because the mistletoe isn't that much, and these designs really don't take a whole lot of paste. So here I've got my 2 color trays with my paste. This is our chalkboard surface. This is our transfer. Now they come in these cellophane sleeves. The bottom or the top has a adhesive flap. What I do is I just unstick that and I immediately stick it to itself on the inside of the envelope so that nothing's gonna stick to it. And I keep my bag because that's how I store it. You don't have to, but I do. So I take it out. Notice that the back side of this is yellow. So you're never gonna put your transfer back on the yellow side, you're gonna put it on the white side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this transfer. See how that's white, that's yellow? I'm gonna remove it from the backer and I'm gonna keep the backer because I am gonna store my transfer back on that. Now I wanna do, as you can tell, these are sticky. They are reusable between 8 and 12 times, so take really good care of them. See how you can see through these? That's the silk screen. The silk screen is where the paste is gonna go through your transfer and onto your surface below. So what I'm doing is just reducing the amount of stickiness. It's a brand new transfer. I'm gonna fuzz it once or twice. What that does is it helps it keeps it from stretching when you remove it because the stick isn't quite as strong. I'm gonna go ahead and center this on my board. Now, since they are sticky, you can pick them up and reposition them if you don't get it on straight. I kind of think this is on pretty good. Now, when you do push this down, when you smooth it on here, you want to make sure that you don't have any bubbles in that silk screen. Nothing around the silk screen where the paste is going to go through. If that happens, you're giving your paste a chance to escape from the silk screen and you will get bleeding. So just make sure you rub it down a little bit. Make sure it's on there good. This is what it looks like right now. Does it look straight to you guys? And I don't see any bubbles. So we're gonna get started, and this is gonna be a quick project. Once again, the keyword is Noel, but this is time sensitive. Get this if you want it. It's gonna go away tonight at 11:59 Mountain Time. So don't dilly-dally on this. Get it. I am so excited about this frame. I like the fact that it's beautiful, that it's reversible black or white, it's reusable, and it fits all of our 8.5 by 11 inch transfers. And as you guys know, we have a club subscription called Club Couture. And that when you join that, it's $21.95 a month. And you always get an exclusive 8.5 by 11 inch transfer sent to your door with 3 coordinating paste packets and a chalkable shape. Now this doesn't have a chalkable shape. They just kind of are little thin pieces of wood that are really, really nice to add dimension. I do feel a bump right here. Add dimension to your designs. And they just started adding those chalkable shapes recently. So they're kind of a new addition and they are really awesome. So that club is $21.99 and all the transfers will fit on this frame because they're all 8.5 by 11 inch sizes. Okay, here's our red paste. Is this cherry? Yes, cherry. This is my squeegee and it's rubber, it's flexible. And I'm just gonna dip my squeegee and pick up some of that paste. Now it doesn't have to be a lot of paste. I'm just gonna smooth it on all my letters here. Smooth it on. Now you wanna make sure, this is a beautiful consistency, but you wanna make sure that you are working, you don't have to work really, really fast, but I do have a fan on overhead. But you wanna make sure that you peel up your transfer while this paste is still wet. And I wasn't paying attention and I got the tip of my leaf here red, but that's okay. We're just gonna have a little uniqueness to this. So I'm gonna do my O, and you can see it's just so easy to spread this. Just spread it right over the silk screen. Do you guys have any questions about this? Does it look fun? It looks so relaxing, doesn't it? I am so excited for this. I'm going to do my letter L. And I'm going to do my little berries. I've got little berries here. And my little fern is right there too. So I'm going to kind of be careful not to go over that. Get a little more. And do a few more berries. And then there's a few berries, oh, quite a few up here. Let's see. Do all those berries. And there's a few small ones right here. And what you're doing when you put this paste on, you're just kind of smoothing it out. If you have areas where it's real thick and it hasn't smoothed out, go ahead and smooth them out. So you can see I still have some paste left. I still have some on my squeegee. I'm not gonna be able to put that back in, so I just squeezed out a little bit too much on this. Now, before I do my green, I'm gonna go ahead and release this paste, and I am going to look to see if I missed anything. And I did miss this berry right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. And now that I'm looking at this, this might have been better on the white side. I don't know why I didn't think of the white side. And I do have, oh no, that's part of the design. So I'm just gonna lift it, and then I'm gonna lay it back down. You can dry this in between. And I'm gonna lift up the back side. And once again, I'm just kind of checking to see if I missed anything. And I am really just releasing the paste out of the silk screen. And it looks good. I'm gonna lay this back down, and I'm not gonna do anything with the areas that I just re-chalked, but I am gonna smooth down the areas that I have not chalked yet to make sure there's a good connection to the board. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rub my finger on those leaves. I do feel a little bump right there. Sometimes you get a piece of lint or dried paste under there. It's right there. It's so microscopic that I can't even see it, but I could feel it. Okay, I've rubbed down all my leaves. I get a different squeegee, or you can clean off your squeegee and use the same one. I'm just gonna get a little bit of my paste, and we're gonna smooth it on the leaves. And this would have really popped if I would have done it on the white side. So if you guys were to do this, consider doing it on the white side. So I'm gonna remove some of my excess paste, smooth it out. When you're removing the excess paste, it just helps it dry a little bit faster too. So it depends on, you know, how fast you're working, how hot it is in your home, if you have a fan on overhead like I do. And also when you scrape it off a little bit, you can see the design underneath. So it helps you see if you've missed anything. And like I said, I do have part of my leaf over here that's chalked in red, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I just chalked right over it. And if it looks variegated, well, it looks variegated. They're all unique. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up, and let's see what it looks like. Oh man, as I look at this, I love it. I absolutely love it. It would have been better in the white, on the white side of the board. I was thinking I missed a spot there, but I think it's part of the design. And I'm also thinking that this design, look at it guys, isn't that beautiful? Would have looked really cool in other colors. What about a bright lime green for the leaves, or a silver for the leaves or gold. What if you did the Noel different colors? What if you did it in white? It would really pop on the black background with white. But I think it looks amazing. It's gonna be a wonderful piece to display. What do you guys think? Give it a heart if you love it. Remember, if you want this product as a kit, you need to get it now. This expires tonight at 11:59 Mountain Time, so time is limited. And of course, if it runs out before then, supplies are also limited. So it could just run out because of supply and demand. But remember that you could paint this frame a different color if you wanted to. You could chalk on the white side. You could chalk on both sides and just flip them over as you decide to change out your decor. You can also do any colors you want. These are the colors that came in this kit, but you don't have to use those if you have other paste. So please let me know what you think about it. Don't sleep on this one, guys. It's a great one. And actually, I got 3 out of the 4. Oh, the 4th one was the Merry Christmas, I think. And it's got like a display of greenery on the top and the bottom, and then it has Merry Christmas in the middle. I'm not sure what colors it comes with, but our color of the month is Glacier. Now, this is another promotion we have. The first day of the month, they release a limited color of the month. It's a surprise. We never know what it is. It's in limited demand, and you have to unlock the right to purchase this by putting $75 in your cart of product. And then once you add the product worth $75, this will unlock, and then you have the ability to purchase up to 3 at a time. So it's not everybody has it, but there are gorgeous, gorgeous colors. This one is the November's, and it just reminds me of frozen, icy stuff. So the Hello Winter, I don't know what color it comes with, but since this is the color of the month, I'm sure it's not this one. But that would be beautiful in this color, or silvers, or any other colors that you'd like. But there's 4 choices of transfers that come with this. The frame is all the same. It's this honeycomb frame that's never been a surface before. It's a brand new surface. I don't know whether they'll offer it by itself later or not, but these kits are an amazing way to go to get a great complete project, and they'd be a great gift. So if you move quickly, you can still get these. Just type in the word Noel, N-O-E-L, in the comments. Check your messenger. There'll be a link with a pre-built shopping cart in there. And all that's in there is this kit, which includes the surface, the blackboard, 2 paste colors, 2 color trays, and a squeegee. And then the shopping link that I created also contains a board eraser, which is what I use to clean my transfer with. And it includes, oh, actually, I included a squeegee. I always include a squeegee, but this kit includes a squeegee already. So you can remove that. You can modify that cart however you like. I just want to show you real quick how to clean these transfers. Clean them as soon as you can. All I'm doing is spraying it with some regular tap water. I'm going to remove the top layer of paste. Now the red is a pigmented color, so it might stain my transfer, the blue part of my transfer, and that's okay. If that happens, it's okay, but you really want to get all the paste out of the silk screen. So it's not going to happen right away with this. But see how much the first pass picked up? I'm going to get my board eraser. I have mine wet, and I just go over this, and this does all the hard work of cleaning the transfer. Just go over it a couple different ways, a couple different times. And this is real similar to Magic Eraser, but there are no chemicals in this, and you want to be careful with any chemicals that you use on this. I wouldn't use any, just water on this, because the adhesive is what makes it reusable between 8 and 12 times, and you don't want any chemicals on the sticky side of this transfer because it could damage that adhesive. So these board erasers are amazing. I usually clean them like this, but you know what? I've been trying to use my my little dish mat. This is not the one I normally use, but I can use this because it absorbs some of the water. So I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna clean the back side as well. The back side is not as dirty because that's not the side that we applied the paste to, but it did go through the silk screen. And you may have little pieces of fuzz from when you fuzz to reduce the stickiness stuck to your transfer, so you want to make sure you get those out. So just go ahead and wipe it gently on the adhesive side. Then I clean out my sponge one more time and I go over the top side one more time just to make sure I get it all out of that silk screen, get it clean, make it reusable for next time. You don't want that paste to dry in the silk screen at all. And then I get a paper towel and I dry it on both sides. So I'm gonna flip it over. This side, of course, I'm gonna rub a little more gently. When it's wet, the paper towel won't stick, but the sticky will come right back. Okay, so now it is clean, it's dry. I get my backer sheet. Remember, the adhesive side goes to the white side. So I'm just gonna line it up. And I do see a little spot here that's not quite clean. I think that green spot. Okay, I'm gonna reposition this because I want it to stick from edge to edge so that it doesn't stick to anything else. And that I have a good contact with that backer sheet to protect the sticky. Okay, smooth it down. And make sure there's not any air bubbles. And I usually let it sit out for a few minutes just to kind of air dry. Make sure it's really good and dry. Now see, you can see through the silk screen again, so it's clean. Now these look a little discolored around the teal part, but really the leaves, where am I looking? Right here, are clean. So that's good to go. I can store it and I can reuse this transfer over and over again. So think about that too when you make projects. You can do maybe one sign like this, maybe do another one on a different color or a different surface, or even on paper if you wanted to. There's all kinds of things you could do. Do it on your bathroom mirror, do it on a window in your house, lots of uses. Okay guys, I just wanted to let you guys know about this. I just got it in today and I just didn't want to pass up on the opportunity to let you guys know about it so that you can purchase it before it goes off tonight. So 11:59 Mountain Time. Get it, type in the word Noel, N-O-E-L in the comments. See you guys soon. Bye, thanks for watching.